Okay, it's been a while, but I'm back. I don't know what prompted me to start streaming again. I haven't been feeling like streaming for a while for a multitude of reasons, and I was traveling, so I couldn't. I'm back, partially because I feel like I need the drive to continue my drawing practices, but also because of this. My Procreate's bugged, and my canvas reference is broken. Um, so I'm using Stream as my canvas reference. Because I had to turn on AirServer anyways. And I was like, you know what? Just one more button. So here I am. So it's gonna be a weird stream because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Oh, maybe that's not weird. Just every day. Okay. I've just been redrawing this OC self-portrait. So I just lost my train of thought. I was trying to think about what I was gonna do next and I got distracted by that line. I think I'm not gonna do it here right now. Having issues with the body. Then like the ears should be here instead. I know I have to do this. For some reason I'm unable to think. So I put something on paper and I can tell that something's wrong. Then that's it. Let's sign up for classes. Don't want classes. Because I'm old. That's big. Anyways, as I was saying, I signed up for adult only classes, so maybe I'll learn something. I've been feeling pretty blocked. Not that I'm not progressing, I think I have been progressing, it's just a clear vision of what to continue doing. Other than just keep practicing, which so far has been working, but get bored easily. You do something different. Should end here. I had a sketch, but I always forget my sketches. The sketches over here, it's completely different. God. One day I will follow my sketches. The day is not today. I'll be able to skip that step of having to redraw my reference lines. But for now, I have to do the whole sketch line and then realize something's wrong with my lines and then go back and resketch. Oh, skill issue as always. I'm gonna change the mouth. Change the mouth to be more three-quarters angle, like more like this way rather than this way. I don't know if that makes sense. So I narrow the face on the side, left side, and narrow the mouth as well. So I need to do that. So I signed up for was colors, so hopefully I'll get better at managing colors. It's a short class because I'm cheap and I can't pay for expensive prop tuition, so there it goes. Oops, got too much. It looks so close. Trust the process, trust the process. I'm always so bad at like fixing something. I usually end up having to just redraw the whole thing. Somehow that's easier. Darker shadow. Doing this off. Okay, this is not lined up. I think. I'm about to cool. This line's not sitting right with me. Maybe it's because it's like this side is not consistently shaded. Something. I think that's good enough for now. Try to move on to fixing the hue. So I figured out the Marilla brush color shifts a bit. So I use it as like an initial color, trying to figure out shading and stuff. Then I usually like adjust the color label to match other parts of the drawing. Because I know this bright pink I think doesn't match the cooler vibes, I guess. Everything else. So I'll probably change it. So medium. I never know where to put like the ear stuff. Sometimes on the same layer, sometimes on its own layer. Actually, I don't know why I'm bothering with fixing the ear. Because it's gonna be covered by the hair anyways. I initially drew the hair like this, so it would show the ear, but then thought about it, and it's kind of hard to have your hair like exactly show your ear like this, so it's a little unrealistic. On the wrong goddamn layer. Another thing I was thinking about is Elsie's hair is actually pretty straight. This image makes it look a little wavy. I was wondering if I should change it a bit like this. Oh, Bob. Maybe it doesn't look as good. Also why I haven't been streaming, because I haven't been doing studies as much. Just like attempting to draw fan art in OCs. And when I'm not like studying a reference, I'm just confused. Need guidance, need to be told what to do. Not independent free thinker. Maybe I should make the hair just fall forward instead of like the wind or something. I'll make this really wide so block better. Does that look better? Kinda like it flowing back more though. That's too much of the screen. It's black. I'm a sucker for motion. Let me think a bit. I will. My hair straight. Like that. Go straight but going outwards. Probably a few strands. Maybe something like that. Maybe I should like layer it. Like also this face line is off. But I guess so distracted. And focus. Ugh, imagine focusing. Let's see, I should just redraw this line instead of trying to warp it. Something I've learned recently is just how much adding, like even though I don't really line art, adding these sorts of like guiding lines for separation is just basically a necessity. Mostly to like super realistic, I think. Otherwise things start flowing. I mean, I probably just don't have the skill to properly show the separation without adding a line. But like without this line, if I like erase it, it's like okay. Oh, Brendan, how are you doing? Long time no speak. Hope you're doing amazing as well. Currently rambling, as I always do. Doing good? That's good to hear. I'm doing... could be better. But, that's why I'm drawing, so I can feel a little better. I'm a little confused as well, but it's okay. Yeah, because work's not... Oh no, work. Covered by blankets is good, yeah. I agree. What's wrong? Sick? What are the problems? Not sick, fortunately. Had a good like holiday vacation, so that was all good. But I came back to no job. So that's what's got me a little down. But I think I'll be fine. I have good like severance pay and unemployment, whatever, so I'll be fine. But it's happy back from vacation gift. Yeah. I mean the good thing is I get to sleep in tomorrow. So I'll take it. Um just regular reminder that companies don't care about you. Feels bad, man. But it's a good thing to be reminded of. Let's never forget. But I'm very fortunate that because of the circumstances with my no job, I got good like severance and all that. No donation? Oh no, I don't need donations. But thank you so much for the kind thoughts and intent. I will be very much fine. But yeah, just new lifestyle for a bit. These big corporations don't give a fuck. Yeah, it was very surprising. After like a little bit of time, I'm not too sad anymore. But, I'm actually pretty excited because I hated my job. So my art? Maybe. Art is more for fun though. I don't want to think about money too much. Want to help friends? Oh, that's very kind of you. I appreciate the intent, but I do not need the donations. Not yet, at least. I have savings and I had been planning to quit for some times because I hate my job. So I do have savings. It's just I did not expect to need them so soon. But I'll be fine in the immediate future. You donate? Oh, no need, but thank you for offering. Yeah, I will be fine. I'm just... I don't know what I want to do next. But you know, that'll be an exciting adventure. Hopefully I'll have more time to stream as well then. At least draw. Will be fun. I've been slacking on drawing since I got back and saw the happy news. Just gonna do all those New Year redraws, and only now have I started on that. A little behind, but you know, better late than never. Can't even sell anything. Oh no, yeah. I mean, this is just for fun, so don't worry about that. Just being here and chilling and giving, you know, global support is more than I can ask for. But I'm honestly fine. I'm in no immediate like money problem. Cause it's a lifestyle change I was working on saving up for, but just came about out of my own control. So it's a little unplanned. not completely unplanned for, so it'll be fine. Adapt, improvise, adapt, overcome, whatever that saying is. Just saying hi and bye. No problem. Have a good time at work. Good to see you again? Yeah. Happy to see you again as well. I need to figure out how to do this hail, man. I always struggle with hail. I think I'm like divided how I want this hail. My indecision is making the hail look bad. Be decisive. I think I like want the hair to be like floating, flying. How does... I'm gonna look up references because I've lost. How to draw straight hair floating. Bobbed hair in wind. Stream title's a huge mood. Hello, Emesis. Welcome. Glad I can be relatable. I usually feel uncertain starting stream, but today especially I was like, it's been so long. No one cares. But well, might as well, right? The worst thing is there's no bad thing that can come out of it. And I've been slacking with art, so gotta start practicing so I can remember. Currently looking up pictures of bobbed hair because I don't know how to draw bobbed hair in the wind. Everything I draw looks bad. Maybe I should just stick with the curly hair because it just looks better. Or slightly wavy hair. Why should it be so far in my undo history I can't go back? Okay, I can't go back, plus. So we're just gonna stick to this hairstyle because I don't know how to draw any other hairstyle apparently. It sounds like, I mean, it is video game music, but this sound especially like old video game music. I don't know what song I'm listening to. Could look worse. Could have not done it at all. Exactly. Words to live by. Better to do it poorly than to not do it at all. You know, it's those perfectionist habits, bad habits. So used to thinking, might as well not do it. It's going to be bad anyways. It's not a good mindset to have. If you never do it, you'll never be good. I need to add color variation because I'm starting to lose track of what I'm looking at. adding this line to separate top of hair from bottom of hair. Probably make it less pink in the future. Is turning anything from sketch to not sketch so difficult always? Just post the sketch. Here we go, this is all I've done. All sketch. I think. This part being the light. About how much brain power drawing takes. Shorten these bangs a bit. I love how dramatic tension music is. I'm just here like trying to chill while drawing. Dramatic music. Shadows here. Maybe I just color the whole thing up and then put highlights on later. Green is just bleh. Too pink. I'm gonna put too many highlights. Okay, note to self. Hair is definitely something I need reference material for, otherwise I'm like wailing about. More so than usual. Racking my brain. I know we highlight somewhere. I'm trying to think where it would be. I think it doesn't help. I haven't really thought about where the lighting would come from. I haven't even shaded the face. You should just have like actual highlights or a bit. It's okay. This is fine. I don't know what I'm doing. It's definitely wrong. Yeah. It's too dark. Maybe I should make it like blue. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. One day I'll know what I'm doing. Normal people learn by going to class, YouTube, look up color theory, figure out what's going on, apply. Me? Go to YouTube, look it up. Ah, yes, I understand. I try to apply it, it doesn't apply. I'm like, screw it, and I just try random things until it works. I'm like, wow, look at me, I'm improving totally. Coping. Okay, well, it looks like here. You know, I'm moving on. We're moving on. um, I just struggle with really dark colors. Lighter colors easier. I did read something that said that like shading dark colors has some like weird nuance you have to do on digital. Didn't read too much into it. Maybe that's something I'll look at again. Some things I need to trim the things a little. Imagine if like haircuts were as easy as like drawing. You could just apply an eraser and like, oh, my hair is shorter now. Well, maybe scissors are like erasers in that sense. I don't know if a face would leave this sharp a shadow on here. Maybe I shouldn't do that. His hair would be some distance away. A more general shadow. Soft shadow. Oh, it looks right. Oh no. Okay, now I need to fix the neck. For a moment I thought about ending stream. Starting to lose my mind, staring at this hair. I realized my stream time was minuscule. I truly have forgotten how much energy streaming takes. Streaming and drawing. I am not cut off for talking. His hair looks so, like, crusty. Your hair looks like this drawing, please. Go get it checked out. I see art where they, like, make parts of the hair, like, kind of translucent. You can see the neck. But, I don't know. I don't want to, like, force like showing the neckline. Not like necessary. If I draw the outfit properly, it should be fine. The reason I'm thinking about is because if I hide the line, because I'm only not showing the ear, so I feel like this side, the right side of the face is just not very, shapes aren't very well clearly defined. It's just hair. So I guess the hair isn't too unstructured. Dude, I don't know. Maybe I should show the ear. Thinking. Shouldn't the ear be better? Oh, hello, Liam. How are you doing? I'm currently struggling. As always. Hope you're doing well. Good. Just 1 week in back to school, feeling great this semester. Oh, that's good. How have things been? Things have been okay. Life's been busy. Which is why I haven't streamed. And also, like, traveling a lot, which has been nice. Got to catch up with family members I haven't seen for some time, which is nice. But traveling's not my thing. But I guess that's part of life, learning to do things not used to. I mentioned the hiatus. Yeah. So that was like part of the reason it's been a while since I've streamed. Also, it's like once I don't do something for a while, it's really hard to get back into it. But today I did. So my Procreate is bugged. This is how my reference window looks like. So I opened AirServer so I could get like a reference image. And I was like, you know, I might as well just start stream. So that's what I did. And I feel awkward, but you know what? It's okay. Glad you're okay, and I hope you have fun. Oh yeah, thank you, yeah. Yeah, hopefully I can keep this up. I've definitely been slacking. Just drawing studies. And everything. Loving the writing. Glad to hear. I'm loving it but struggling. But you know that's pretty normal, so I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to like redraw this old art of mine. So here we are, redrawing. You know, new year, new me sort of thing. It's been almost a year since I drew this. Not almost a year, 9 months. So redrawing. Self-portrait. I should have titled this stream self-portrait. Still haven't decided on the background either. Like the perspective. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I tried to make it a little more dynamic. Because I think, I know like drawings don't have to be dynamic. You know, if you really want dynamic, you could do like something animated or whatever. But I don't know. I think I like things from like different perspectives, or I feel like they're moving a little more. So I try. That's why I tend to draw, I think. It's definitely hard though, I think, for me at least. Sometimes I find myself drawing the same like angles just because I've drawn that angle before and it looks better, so I end up falling back into those habits. Someone who like understands every single bit of theory but I can't apply any of it on hand. I mean, same. I was talking earlier about how I like watch so many videos about colors and whatnot, and then like it comes to it and I try to do it and I'm like, yeah, that didn't work. But I mean, sometimes it's just practice. You just gotta keep trying, and someday something will click. Like, although line art still is something I fully get, I'm starting to understand a little more when to use lines. Like, I'm starting to see why they're so helpful, and like how I can do art even though I'm not very good at it. So I think finding workarounds for things I think is part of the process. I tried drawing Chloe's eyes today. Wasn't actually bad, that's good. Couldn't do anything else outside the eyes. Hey, that's better than nothing, right? Progress. Practicing block and portraits. I did not know that term. But that sounds interesting. I've like finished drawing this line and I'm gonna go look that up. I'm curious. Why am I spending so much time messing with this random strand of hair? Oh, I just really don't like this strand of hair. Currently raging at strand of hair. What to do with it? Okay, you know what? Whatever. It's fine. This is fine. I don't care. Screw your hair. Okay, I'm gonna look up this term. Went to an art person and I did a very basic sketch and they advised that for myself try blocking. So I am. Okay. Click this video. Sorry. Mute that. Da -da -da. So something. So the comment was saying not too detailed. I see. Okay, okay. Seems interesting. I think I might look into that more. Seems like a good good learning process as well. Because it can be a style, but I think it's something like I had tried to do when I was starting out learning how to draw. Dude, why are all the Google results YouTube videos? Please. Yeah, understandable. Yeah. Anyway, let me see if I have examples past me. Past life. I tried a lot of things while learning to draw. I don't think it was cynics. Nope. It was something else. My reference practices? Like something like this? Oh, that's so hard to see. Now the question is, do I get a jumbo cookie or egg sandwich for breakfast? So that's a difficult question. Personally, right now where I'm at, I feel like egg sandwich. But this is what, from Google results, this looks similar to what Google says. So this is how I used to study. Like you see how, oh, does it show well? So I draw like lines and stuff. And I try to copy over the lines. It's not perfect, obviously. And sometimes, you know, it didn't end up too well. It's one of the better ones. But I think it's because this model has very well-defined features, so it was easier. That's like, I think one of the first ways I started trying to learn how to draw. I don't know what changed. I think I did that for like a lot of things. But I don't know. It's really stiff, I guess. And it wasn't very extendable if I didn't have a reference, so I think that's why I tried to move away from that. But again, maybe that was just because I didn't really understand when I was studying. I was just copying. So maybe if I really understood what I was drawing, then maybe I could extend it better. Sandwich maybe better. Breakfast was cookie is cheaper. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sounds like you're leaning towards cookie, which is a respectable choice as well. Although I think the uppers and downs kind of motivating to practice. It's good to hear. I can show you. I can show you more. I'm always happy to go through my failed attempts at learning to draw. I don't want to say failed attempts. I think it was important to do foundational. Because without trying it, I wouldn't know what does and doesn't work. Well, I guess just nice to know there's relatability. Sure. Yeah, give me a brief moment. My art is very relatable. Unless you're good. If you're good, then my art is not relatable. If you're just starting out, my art is pretty relatable, I think. Just need to finish my train of thought. My drawing, otherwise I'm gonna come back and be like, what was I doing? Okay. Then I need to adjust the clothing. Fit. 3 days of practice under my belt. Still want to draw a good circle. Hey man, that's one of the hardest things. That's when digital tools are helpful. You can just cheat your way into a perfect circle. But it's a good thing to practice because it I think it's like a nice way to see like how drawing is a lot more difficult than we like to think. So depending on how you think, different study methods work better. So this is like Cynic's stuff. So for some reason his guides have been the most easy for me to follow. So that's why this looks fine. That's also why this looks fine. But this is also 2021. But I don't know how much I'd advocate for studying schools. I think a few studies is nice. But and it makes you notice things that you don't notice just from like normal studies. Like it makes you notice like that bone at like the top of the eyebrow. And stuff like that. Makes you realize that like why you have this like protrusion here. Like yeah, it makes you notice things, but I think I don't know if I improved monumentally. And yeah, this is how Cynics draws his faces, or like how you can study like direction, because sometimes changing perspectives is hard. So sometimes I still fall back to using planes if I'm like getting confused. But this is like 2021. I actually started in 2020, which is older. Oh, okay. Here you can see some struggle buses. Look how many faces I drew. Things of terror. God, the recording is so crusty you can't see. So like I tried to draw like the grid and stuff. I don't know how well that shows. So see how I try to follow those like frameworks, and then I try to actually draw the face and it's just cursed. But you know, that's 20 faces right there. That's 2020. This is me trying to draw figures. God, this is when I used to use the pencil brush so you can't see shit. Hello, Midnight. How you doing? So you see how I tried to get shapes? I still actually draw bodies kind of like this. But like this pose is so awkward, right? Yeah, like the pencil brush for some reason doesn't show up well in the replay. Let's see if I hide this. You can kind of see how I try to draw like structures. Why do people hate furry? I don't know, you tell me. I don't hate it, but I'm not really into it. But if that makes you happy, then do what you want to do, man. not gonna tell you not to like it, and yeah. But I will say, yeah, a lot of people hate a lot of things they don't understand, so that might be part of it. Yeah, I apologize. I know there's a solid community though, so maybe it'd be helpful to find people who do support it. Find your people there, because yeah. Rooting for you though, dude. I don't hate it. I'm just not into it. Some bad things that's what people do and everyone hates the whole community. Oh, that's such a good explanation for a lot of things. Here's me attempting to draw poses. More attempts at drawing poses. Yeah, I mean, I think in general, it's better to spend your energy finding people who do support you. Of course, if that proves really difficult, then maybe you're on the wrong. But I know for a fact that there are people who... I know for a fact there's a sizable for a community, and for the most part, they seem okay. Even though I don't really get it, but you know. So find the people that understand you. They exist. People said it's Zoophile, and then people forget anime. People said it's Zoophile. I don't fully follow that comment, but yes. It does indeed. Rule 34 has been thing like everywhere. I first learned about it in the gaming community, but I guess you could argue games and anime are closely related. Yeah, I think the biggest thing that helped me with poses is actually gesture drawing. That's why a lot of these poses look kind of funky. Because I was just studying from reference. Is on any fandom? Yeah, that's why I didn't fully get the message. Yeah, gesture drawing. I'll show you that. I'm continuing to show you my failures. Look, this is the best thing I could draw in 2020. Amazing. Beautiful. Practice so much too? Yeah, definitely keep practicing. You know, you will get somewhere. Like, I was definitely flailing around 2020, 2021. In 2022, when I started streaming, when I started focusing my studies, that's when I really improved. So, let's see if I can find gesture drawing. When did I start? I think it's a line of action, maybe? Unsplash. So a little gesture here, so maybe this... That's really sweet. Cheering for you. I'm sure like the effort, even if it's not perfect, I'm sure she'll still appreciate the effort. But yeah, gesture drawing is like using curves like this. I think this will help me the most for poses that like other than like normal standing and stuff. So this is still me trying to figure out how it looks. So it's not like, that great. But you can tell that these poses are already better than the first few poses I tried to show. Don't think I'll be magically great by then. Yeah, definitely. A lot of practice I can get somewhat half decent. Yeah, for sure. I think if you also know what you want to draw and you like hardcore only draw that, I wouldn't generally say that's what you should do, but you know, if it's a bit of a time crunch, I get that. So if you know what you want to draw, I would like just practice drawing whatever. So like if you want to draw, like I think you said portrait, right? Yeah, a portrait. I wouldn't do pose studies, right? Like even though in the long term pose studies would be helpful, but I would draw only like practice only drawing the face and head, and just focus on that. Get really good at that. So gesture drawing might not be necessary right now, but yeah, in the future if you want to do like funnel poses or something like that. Really nice reference image. I got up on the bench. Want to draw that? Looking at the sky. Oh yeah. So something you can do. Um, this is also how some people study. It doesn't work for me because I get bored really easily. But you can draw the same thing multiple times, right? Like this. For me, this is more like to figure out colors. But for you, it could be to figure out just how to draw. Just tweak something like slightly, draw it slightly differently, draw her slightly differently each time. And then you can just choose one, whichever was the best one. This is another one where I try to draw the same thing multiple times. Try to focus on different things, so. No problem. I believe in you. I think drawing faces is the most interesting, so that's why I end up drawing a lot of times. But when you do have more time to try other things, then try other things. I do think like gesture drawing and all that, even though I don't use it that much, like for this piece where I'm not drawing an intense pose, so I don't really need it, but that practice does help, you know, when something does look wrong. And like I do like I have a habit of doing this thing where I put like when I'm like something's wrong and I don't know what's wrong, I just draw like reference lines like this to try and figure out what's wrong. So like gesture practice and like anatomy studies, that's when that stuff kicks in. But for now, you don't have to worry about that too much. I'd focus just on getting something in. Maybe I'm saying that as someone who draws really slow, so like Valentine's Day is already coming up real soon in my book, so. Wish you best of luck though. I hope even afterwards you'll continue learning to draw, but no pressure if you don't want to. I wanted to learn how to draw because I wanted to draw my K-pop idols and my VTubers. Very shallow reason, but hey, I'm still drawing, so if it works, it works, man. Gonna make a snack? Yeah, go for it. So I'm feeling kind of tired, so I don't know if I'll still be here when you get back. Dude, I didn't know Genshin had a song like this. What is this? I don't know when this gets played. Sounds like an official song. Luxury Genshin. Ah, it's the Deluxe song. No, but this one's official. I'm being debated. Special extended cut. Oh, I'll figure it out later. I'm getting distracted. One day I'll be able to focus. One of the things I originally wanted to do when I started streaming was to finish drawing this darn line. Here I am, I still have not finished drawing the line. I don't think the neck is that straight. It's a neck like this. Person tries to draw a neck. Help. I read a lot of webtoons. I started to realize that, like, they always draw, like, male protagonists with, like, the thickest, straightest neck. It's like, daw, daw. And it's like, face. Like, your neck is literally as wide as your head. Can't see that. It's like this. It's so strange. I don't know why it's a thing. It's not that I think it looks bad, it's just everyone draws your male protagonist like that, so it's like a little like, what is going on? Similar vibes as the whole like anime characters have no nose thing. I don't get it. I wonder if it's like a design thing. Makes you focus on the eyes, because the eyes are so large. Dude, this song is familiar, but Caprice of the Leaves. It's a 4-star song. Me trying to figure out where I put these Genshin songs as if I haven't played like Genshin every day of my life. I'm falling into the webtoon MC lead trap. Neck is getting kind of thick. Now I feel like the neck's too skinny. God, I can't decide. Something's wrong. And I know too little to know what is wrong. Dude, this sounds like a freaking Pokemon song. I think I've said about this song before. Story song? Figure it out sometimes. I feel like the neck is too long. Maybe that's the problem. Just shorten this neck. I think it's the neck that's the problem. You're back? Oh, welcome back. I have not made much progress. Scrambled egg sandwiches sounds yummy. get hungry myself now. Do I like my eggs? I'm usually lazy, so I normally just scramble. Scramble or what's it called? Poached, I think. Or hard boiled. I'm a person of convenience. What about you? Do you have an egg preference? I know there are a lot of like egg tones, but I actually don't know a lot of them. I literally just always get scrambled. Is it like ovo easy? This one, not much of a yolk fan. Yeah, I'm not much of a yolk fan, which is definitely part of the reason I normally scramble, because that kind of, you know, masks the yolk taste. And yolk is the healthiest part, supposedly? I don't know. I mean, I can still eat yolk because I've been forced to eat it so many years of my life. I'm now able to eat it without gagging. Do I like it? No, but can I eat it? Yes. Really buttery? That does sound good. I normally can't eat things like that too buttery, so I don't know if I'd be able to eat that, but it does sound good. Sunny side up. I'm gonna nod as if I know what that is. It's a term I hear often. I feel like I should know what sunny side up means. I guess it means the yolk is up. Excellent. Look at me using my big brain knowledge. Sunny side up. What is the difference between over easy? Ah, yolk is not runny. I see, I see. Just a fried egg with the yolk up. Yeah, okay. Excellent, excellent. Why are there so many terms? I guess it's faster to say sunny side up rather than, you know, egg with the yolk. Egg, fried egg with the yolk up. I wish like eggs were more like steak, you know? They have terms like rare, medium, well done. But because eggs have two parts, yolk and white, then things get complicated. Instant ramen as well? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Egg and ramen is great. Egg with, like, raw egg with any of those, like, I guess soupy hot foods? Like bibimbap? Or Baishin ramen? I usually Baishin ramen as super well. Because I think it's like the most... It's like the intersection between readily available and actually good ramen. So that's what I get most often. My family has been trying to sell me on something called tonkatsu ramen, but I haven't tried it yet because I don't usually eat ramen because I try to eat healthy, but I haven't seen that in stores as much. I will give it a try because they sent me a bunch of ramen. Anyways, I'm feeling my voice start to die, so I'm probably gonna end stream soon. Someone told me to fry my egg with chili oil, and I put the oil and egg in the ramen. Change my life forever. That does sound really good. Yeah, the best way to eat ramen is like adding things to it, but I'm usually lazy. But yeah, egg is like one way to really elevate that $1 ramen packet. It's been nice chatting. Um, Happy to see there are people who still were watching all this time. But I wish you luck in your drawing endeavors. I'm sure your portrait will look great. I believe in you. Learning to draw is hard work, but it's not impossible. You got this. Anyways, I'm gonna head off. I'll see you hopefully soon. I'll try not to take like 2 months off again. We'll see what happens though. See how I feel. Bye bye. You too. Have a good night.